So this time last year, my family and we had honestly just moved out of a hotel. Like, we had been living there for almost 6 months. My mom was facing an eviction on her record right as I was graduating college. So I kind of had to put like all my dreams on hold to like help my mom put things in my name, like really take on responsibilities that I had never taken on before. That wasn't like our first bout with eviction. When I was 14, my dad got deported. We went from 2 incomes to 1. We ended up moving into this apartment that wasn't, it was on the south side of town. It was all my mom could really like afford for us. And then we ended up facing another eviction because they wanted to raise the rent at the property, and my mom just wasn't in a place where she could afford it. I want to say, like, as long as I can remember, there's always been a move or a moment where it's like we've had to go like either live with family. One time we were like living in a shelter. So we just always were like bouncing around, and it really just came from the fact that like my mom really couldn't afford to take care of 3 kids like so suddenly on 1 income. So I just kind of had to make a unselfish decision once I graduated and was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to get a job and put some things on hold just to ensure that like we have 2 incomes and we can get the things that we need to get. To have rent paid for a year for me, honestly, I don't think I could even put it into words. Getting to have that rent, it allows me to be at a place of ease where I'm not always worried. We've always been in this place of struggle a little bit. So it's like, oh, the light bill's due. Do you have it? Do I have it? Oh, the car note's due. Like, do you have enough money? The rent's due. And it's always been the system of robbing Peter to pay Paul. And having free rent for a year, it not only allows us to breathe, but it allows me to catch up on things that have been behind, and then even allow myself that kind of opportunity to decide, like, do I want to go back to school? Do I want to pursue things for myself? It allows me to be at a place where I can think about me for once, because I think for most of my life I've always been thinking about my mom and my sisters.